You will feel as if you are the one in that moment. Like you no.
My own heartbreak
And
is still fresh. I don't feel
he's
any
so
moment.
romantic. Like
Hello and welcome to Debbie Ray Inspires. I'll be talking today on a book titled Broken by Fatima Bala. So, on the book cover, you see Broken, not a halal love story. Interesting, right? Just watch further and you will know how interesting this book is because I'll be sharing a short review on the book and I'll also be sharing thoughts of various readers from the Lavi and Rose book club on this particular book. So keep watching. Another interesting thing, if you stay to the end of this video, you'll hear about true love. Will you want to know what the readers think about true love? Keep watching and let's get to it. After the book review, I decided to do a mini review because most people wanted a review on this book. I didn't share so much, and I tried as much as possible not to give spoilers. So, yeah, just a mini review on the book. This book was the book of the month of March for my book club, Lavi and Rose. And it was the book that won the highest vote, meaning that most people were interested in reading this book. I'm doing this review based on popular demand because most of you guys said you would like me to do a review of this book. Now, this book covers a love story between Ahmad and Faiza, and so if you're someone who loves love, you would definitely love this book. I like the fact that the book is interesting, relatable, and it showcases Ariwa culture. While reading the pages of this book, you will find some Hausa words and phrases, but do not worry if you're not Hausa speaking because the writer did justice in explaining what most of these phrases meant. I like the display of culture. I liked how this book explored friendship, family, and the complexities of love when it comes to boundaries of culture and religion. In this book, you will read more about Ahmad and Faiza, and you'll find out how they navigated the obstacles they faced in their love story. I have a favorite quote from this book, and the favorite quote from this book is: Any man can love you, but will that love remain on the days when you're difficult to love? Now, that's a question you should ask yourself. If I'm to rate this book between 1 to 5, I will give it a solid 4 out of 5. This book is highly recommended for people who love romantic stories, people who love stories, and if you're someone who just wants to understand Ariwa culture or have a glimpse of what Ariwa culture is, you may want to read this story too. Another person that should read this story is someone who just loves books and is trying to expand their TBR list. Thank you for watching The Brain Inspires. I'll shortly be asking some of my book club members what they think about this book.
like she's just this typical Muslim girl with no idea of what romance is. Yeah, she wasn't exposed. The way she was talking about how her mom doesn't allow her to do some things because she's a woman. But me to me, I see it. Yeah, his exposure helped them because had it been both of them were done this without knowing. Yes, because without knowing this is supposed to be, and how should I put it? His composure towards understanding her. That
He
was
took his
fine.
time.
Yeah,
He took his time to understand her. I think he also took his time to like respect
because there was a place he said that he would
to
even
respect
be
the
celibate.
yeah,
Sorry,
celibate.
till the time she is.
She's ready.
He respect her because he understood where she was coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he understood her very well. That was why it was even easier for her to be all doing all those shakara and yes.
Yeah,
Very rare.
It's very possible.
yeah, we see love in display. And that's okay. So,
Love
and
happens
and
to
that's readers were able to share their thoughts on this book. It was an interesting conversation. It went from jokes to from jokes to deep conversations and so much learning on the subject matter, questions about religion and religious practices, terminologies that they needed more clarification on. And it was just a whole learning experience for all of us. Apart from that, we were able to share personal experiences, of course, that cannot be shared here, but we're able to talk about personal experiences that are connected to the book of the month. So I asked the readers that attended the live book review certain questions, and this was what they had to say about the book. So, what do you think about this book, Broken by Fatima Bala?
Wow, I love the book because to me it stands like a revival for those that have been broken in relationship. Like
Okay.
it gives you that hope that when you meet the right guy, you can enjoy all it is that there is in love. You know,
Wow.
Ahmed stood like someone giving you hope for tomorrow. He stood as someone like you feel as if you are Faiza. As you're reading the book, you feel as if you are Faiza, feeling
Yeah.
all the love, all the butterflies, all the romance, and all the time they spent together. Like, and I love the communication.
Yeah.
When he sees her
Yeah.
quiet, he asks her, and that is what is needed in
Communication.
relationship.
Communication.
Because
Yeah.
without communication, you won't understand what is going on, and you won't get to know your other partner. So I really love the book. I enjoyed reading it.
Ravi, this is Ravi, our leader for the month. She moderated today's book review. And so, Ravi,
Yes, yes.
how was the book?
Good, good. Butterflies. When saw me, I was like, oh, this is so cute. This is so cute.
So, what stood out for you in this book?
I think the love and communication, like Abigail mentioned just now, communication is very important in relationship. Anything, there must be a communication, whether relationship or not. And I love the fact that he is gentle. He's a gentleman. He's kind. He knows how to love. He
Yeah.
is, and he's not manipulative.
Yeah, true.
The fact that okay, he's this kind of person. He doesn't manipulate her to fit into what he thinks is right. He just respects her boundaries, respects her, and just do things at her own pace. So I love how easy the love is for both of them, and I can't wait to experience that kind of love too.
You guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my feeling actually changed from when I started to when I stopped because I did not finish reading the book. At first, I look at it as okay, this whole family thing. These days it it hits me how families are skeptical about who their daughters should marry and who she should not marry, or who their son should marry and who their son should not marry. It's about title, it's about family background, it's about wealth, riches, and all. I felt for her. Really, I felt for her.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. His whole cherry changed in a bit, in the twinkle of an eye. He got a scholarship, and all of a sudden, it was like a challenge to his family, especially his mother. She was challenged, and immediately she got him married to his cousin because of what Afrin, a family did to him. Yes. So I think love should not be about that. It should not center about riches and all that. There is more to love than just about riches, money, and title and all that.
But I think the way I see that
Looking
family,
at what
they
they
will
should
never accept someone
concentrate
poor.
is values. You look at values, you look at morals. These are the first thing that one should actually look out for. Does my value aligns with his or her values? Does our family value, our cultural, our religion values align?
Already what is where like now getting married abroad is waste. Even if I was because her dad was an exile now.
These conversations do not end. It's like after the whole review, it just lingered and lingered because people had so much to talk about. It was just so much to talk about, and each aspect of the book opened conversations on family, on love, on marriage, on friendships, and it was just so much to learn and so much to talk about. So I was curious to find out from love exists.
It does. I can feel it in my bones like right now. True love exists. Like when you meet the right person, that's when you will. That's only when you will know that true love really do exist. Now, you can know true love exists when you're together with someone and this person genuinely love you, not for anything, not for status. The person loves you just for who you really are. The
Yeah.
person is there to give you emotional support. The person is there. He respects you. He respects your boundary. When you say no, he respects no.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he doesn't cross that boundary. He just loves you for you. And this is
Yeah.
somebody you can confide in. Like sometimes what true love does is he'll want to confide in somebody you really love. You'll be like, what do you think about this? Not because you don't know, but because you really want to connect. You really want communication. So true love do exist.
Okay. Does true love exist? I mean, like the kind of love in this portrayed in this book. Do you think it's exaggerated, cliche, or is it possible?
To me, it's not exaggerated because there are some people out there that do things more than this. It's just that maybe you will not find someone your match. That
Yeah.
is the only problem that we have. If not, some women out there experience something more than this. And if you have never been in the shoe before, you won't know. So I will say, yeah, true love really exists. You just have to pray that you meet that man or you meet that woman out there that will make you experience such love.
So you've heard it, true love exists. But back to this book, there were other thoughts about the book aside the general hype. They were just questions, and times it's important for you to dig and find out things for yourself.
Exactly, because
Find out things
Why
for
are
for
you
his
saying
yourself.
this?
girlfriend, she was like their great grandparent did same thing, their parents did
Yeah.
same thing, and they should do the same thing.
Yeah, we
And
don't
for
ask
him, it's
Complement
questions.
each
exactly.
other.
So for
Thank
But
God
they're
Akbar, it was not
complementary.
for
like
thank
this.
God for the family she was brought up in, as in because her dad is influential, they have money, but her dad being her dad is not influential, that gets a dundee. Like, don't you read books? Don't you read books? Don't you know what all these things
Oh
are?
my
Don't you know that
And
when you
yeah,
are
and
when
she
after
said
you
goodness. Okay, that's a bit extra, but yeah, this book is a good book. You will enjoy reading it, and I highly recommend it. If you've read this book, I would like to know in the comment section what you think about it, and I also like to you to also tell us. I mean, what you learned, if you have a favorite quote, or how well you rate this book in a scale of 1 to 5. And if you're considering reading this book, let's know in the comment section. Thank you for watching Debbie Ray Inspires. Subscribe for more of this. Like this video, share it to others, and please subscribe if you've not. Bye bye.